like I have this AI guilt because, every other business owner wants to introduce AI into their company, but they don't know quite how. Like, how do I actually start? Like, I know ChatGPT, I know I can go ask questions, but how does that make me money, right? And they have difficulty connecting those dots. And for somebody like you or myself, it's like, well, what do you mean? Like, the first thing you should do is get on your website, put in a chatbot, have all of the data, feed it to your AI agent, so now it can work for you 24/7, generating those leads on your website. You plug in something that simple to like a service-related business, and it almost like doubles their lead generation instantly. Because when people are calling, the other day I needed my pool pump for my swimming pool is dying. So I'm on the phone trying to find a potential business just to take my call. And it's challenging. I'm in Florida over here. And so I'm calling every single one. It's like, voicemail this, we're too busy, we'll call you back. And I'm like, I just need one person. So if you're a pool servicing business, for example, and you have an AI agent that can answer 24/7, you're capturing every single person as they're going down that list. They always stop at you. Even if you're ranked like number 9 or 10 on Google, it doesn't matter because the first 8 are not answering their calls, right? It's like these simple little tweaks that you can do to a business that significantly change their entire landscape. So how do you guys distribute workload within the organization? Like, how are you doing lead generation today? And then when those leads come in, how are you divvying them out into your team? Can you talk about that?
Sure. So lead generation, it's funny because I always talk to my customers. I want to try and help them get scalable, predictable, and repeatable growth. And yet I don't really implement the same myself. The vast majority of both my biggest and my smallest customers come through like a WhatsApp conversation. Hey, you worked with such and such. Can you help us out? And I think I've been a bit over-reliant on that because it's fantastic, but there's always this fear at the back of my mind, like, what happens if that just dries up tomorrow?
Exactly.
So that's, I think that's ubiquitous. I think there's lots of different people with that experience. I think the other aspect of it is also, I'm part of a lot of communities and I'm very vocal and opinionated. I think that's good because it definitely drives away some people, but by doing so, there's some groups of people that resonate with my messaging. And I find that a lot more organic and natural than trying to be someone I'm not in terms of doing lead gen that's kind of generic. So I find that I can share my opinions and my experience and people find that valuable and want to work with me for that, which is great. And it means that I get to do something I enjoy, which is chatting to people and sort of saying, hey, this went well, this went wrong. Actually, no, you shouldn't be doing that. And I've resonated well, and I've sort of accidentally moderate a few different communities. One is a 50,000 person marketer community. I got so annoyed at all the spam, I kept reporting all the spam to the moderators, and eventually they were like, hey, why don't you just join us? And I was like, cool, let's do that. I am practicing with outbound and doing a bit more purposefully because we do a lot of that with our clients and it works pretty well. You just have to have that message market fit, which I think is really difficult to appreciate until you've done it yourself, until you've done it successfully. Because I think everyone knows that they should be doing it, but they don't really know how. They're not sure, what do I really say? And it comes across as spammy or artificial and non-genuine. So that's, there are different sort of layers to it. And I think start with stuff that feels comfortable and then move into the less comfortable stuff.